Hey, welcome to the Psychic Soul Healer channel. My name is Laura. For those of you that are new to my channel, anything that you need to know of any relevance, such as how to find me through my website, Patreon link, any giveaway that I have going on, you can find in the description box below. Okay, so the giveaway of the day is going to be if you write the word Master Healer in your comment bar and you like the video and you subscribe to the channel, that automatically gets you into entering to win a free psychic reading. All you have to do is wait to see whether I comment underneath your comment winner. If I did, all you got to do is reach out to me at pureenergyhealer70@gmail.com. Let me know when you're available to do a live stream reading. Now, I say it like that because all reading giveaways are done live stream. I believe in spiritual law, and spiritual law is what's best for everyone involved. So that's not just what's good for me. Again, I get to expose the type of reading that I do, not just good for you where you're getting a free reading, but actually collectively for whoever is on YouTube. And the reason why is because I do spiritual readings. Now, it's not that I don't look into soulmate twin flames, I do, but I'm going to look at the karmic themes. I'm going to look at the spiritual blocks. I'm going to look at the bigger energies of what's actually creating problems within the relationship. I like to focus on that. I don't like to just focus on what's going to happen, because a lot of times what happens is due because a person has spiritual blocks. Spiritual blocks come out within a person's behaviorisms, within their habits, where they sabotage themselves and they sabotage their opportunities. They just keep getting in their own way. So, like I said, I like to look at the spiritual energy, and the spiritual energy for Virgo tonight. Okay, this is what the zodiac is going to be. Now, for those of you that happen to be Virgos, I want you guys to also check out my Virgo channel. I also have a speakers channel if you're into learning different holistic and spiritual principles and practices that heal the body, mind, and spirit. And if you're into learning how to heal the effects of psychological trauma and some of the modalities that you can use to heal the effects of your trauma, well, definitely you want to check out my speakers channel. Again, all important links are going to be found in the description box below. All right. Now, again, this message is going to be for Virgo, but know that energy is fluid, so roles could be reversed. You may have to flip it, switch it, twist it. Interpret the message as best resonates for you, darling. That's what I'm getting at. Okay, let's look at the energy, the overall energy for you, Virgo. Again, naturalist. You're in a point of your life where if it doesn't feel natural and comfortable, it doesn't have a place in your life. This is what I feel. I feel like you're a true person. People can feel your truth. People know that you walk from your truth, which means that you don't really put up with any bullshit. Again, deluded, but you deal with a person that was a little bit deluded, meaning and you may be deluded about the person that you're connected to. Maybe that person's not on the same vibration. And why I say that is because if you're perceiving it, it's because of what they're doing, it's how they're treating you. And deluded behavior would be someone that thinks that the relationship is going to be fine, but they don't really put any effort into the relationship. Someone that acts very blasé about the relationship. They act as if they can, indifferent to the relationship is what I'm feeling. And this is why it doesn't feel natural to you. Like maybe at one point, Virgo, maybe you could be with someone that was imbalanced and you wouldn't have noticed it, because I feel like a lot of you grew up in environments or dated people that were imbalanced. So you could make your life, you could mold to anybody's environment, but at this point you don't want to. It's again tactlessness. Yeah, and this is what I was saying. Again, their deluded behavior due to the fact that they have a very big ego. So I feel like, again, you're in a place within your life that if it doesn't feel natural and good to you, that you don't really want it. And the energy that I'm feeling is that you're attached to somebody, or someone's attached to you, that, maybe it's, again, a soulmate twin flame relationship, or just a soulmate past life relationship. It's a spiritual relationship that you both can feel energetically, but your person doesn't act right, and doesn't act right because of this energy. Like, which is the opposite of feeling comfortable. We can feel. So that means that the person's on a different vibration. That might mean that person has a lot of trauma. They have a lot of issues. Let's just take a look and see what actually has transpired. Not that it's really important, but I mean, it actually is important. Like, what happened? Woo! Cards are flying out. And it's just too many. But this one was flipped over. You need healing. That one was flipped over. If I was going to pick everyone that fell out, I would say, I have lost faith in you and cannot see a future with you anymore. I feel like that's you, Virgo, with the person that you're connected to. Because, again, they didn't act as if, you were important. They knew that it was a soul's relationship. It felt natural to them. It's, again, that's what a soul's relationship feels like, where the person feels like home to you. But instead of them acting in accordance to that, they thought they could act the opposite to get what they want. And this is why you're like, I don't trust you, because you keep sabotaging the relationship. And then this is, I'm so inspired by your strength. You are my queen. I think because you actually turned around to that person and you were like, peace out. I don't really want to deal with this energy. Now they're starting to like realize how important this connection is. If I was going to take out all these cards, and there's a part in me that when cards fall out like that, I always believe that there's no mistakes. None in the spiritual realm. So even though that might have looked like a mistake, I don't really feel like it was. So let's just say, okay, hoping. And the other card is loyalty. So I feel as if there's part of this person that knows, that hopes that they can fix it, but they know that it's, again, the loyalty, how they show their loyalty is really this tactile energy, that there's always a third party, that they're always attached to somebody, and that's a real concern for you. And that's because they have shown you who they are. I mean, if I'm going to take those cards out, you know what? I'm going to pull from a different deck to see whether or not that resonates. I just want to see, does that resonate? Let's look and see what the hidden truths are. We're going to pull 3 cards. What are their hidden truths? And then we're going to look at some other cards to see, are those the cards that were supposed to come out? Because I'm telling you, I always feel like there's no mistakes. And that, tacky energy where the person's not loyal, they don't know how to be loyal, but then they sabotage the relationship, and now all of a sudden they're realizing how important you are to them. Is seems like the person always seems to want what they can't have. That's the energy there. You know what I mean? All right, let's see. I love you. So I do believe that the person does have a spiritual connection to you where they do feel love, but I feel that they're terrified of it. Card fell out. I left you before you could leave me. Where I feel like you left them, Virgo, because you're like, I already see the writing on the wall that this relationship wouldn't go anywhere because you haven't invested in me. And being that you haven't invested in me, there's no emotional connection. If there's no emotional connection, then there's not going to be any loyalty. Then you're coming at me from a place of passion and not really from this love. And loyalty is an aspect of love. And it doesn't feel natural to you. That's how it started off. It's like it feels wrong. It's, again, finding out the truth crushed me. I feel like that's you, Virgo, like the truth about who this person is. I believe in your mind, you built it up in your mind that this person was someone different from you, someone that um someone that actually wasn't different in the beginning, someone that loved the way that you loved, someone that, because you had such a deep connection with them and you know that they had a deep spiritual connection to you, you would never have played it like this. They actually took this connection for granted. They were deluded. They thought, I can treat you badly and you're always going to be here because you care that much about me. And it doesn't even mean that you did that much. This person, again, came from a place of passion, so they never really gave. And they know that. That's why they're like, they love you, but their love, this relationship is real. A spiritual connection is real. That terrifies them. So I believe that you did leave this person before they could leave you, because you saw that the writing was on the wall. But I feel like you finding out exactly who they are did crush you, because, like, again, we think of our soulmate, our twin flame, to be that perfect person. We can feel how deep the connection is. We feel like they're going to act the way that we're going to act. And what this is saying is, you know, they might be a soul's connection, but I feel like it's more like a past life connection. And it's because, like I said, whenever we feel like we have to leave someone before the person leaves us, and then it's all this drama. Like, I don't really feel like your person knows how to be in a regular relationship. And this is what it means to be connected to someone that's on a completely different vibration. And they see the different vibration because, like, they admire you, they respect you for actually ending this relationship, because they see that they weren't giving anything. I need time. Yeah, because there's a sense like that they're like, oh, okay, well, you like are pretty much stating what it is that you want. And so they know that you need time for them to prove themselves. But what I'm feeling is they're not ready to do what they have to do here. I think that they thought that they were going to be able to be lazy. They were deluded. They thought they were going to be able to be lazy. And you could feel that. It didn't feel natural to you. It felt like they were trying to undervalue you. And then really, you know, they come across as a player. They come across as non-committal. They come across as like very immature energy. And so now that you called them out on it, they would need time, because you're asking them to grow up. I pulled away because I am overwhelmed with all of the things going on in my life. So again, your person is going through a lot. I feel like they, again, have had several surface relationships that are karmic. I almost feel like your person ran in to try and keep his foot in the door or her foot in the door, almost like to hold space, but didn't have any intention to like really give anything. And so once you called them out on it, they pulled away because they have a lot of like nonsense going on in their life. But understand the nonsense is all self-inflicted, their karma, due to like their tactless energy. Okay, I feel you. There's still a spiritual connection. Your person, again, ESP transcends the time and space. So this is a soul's relationship. It's a past life relationship. What was the spiritual lesson in this? Because it's like your person pulled away from you. I want to know what the spiritual lesson is. Again, trust that it's all about, you pulled away from this person because you don't trust them, obviously. See, it says it right here. But it's like you feel very uneasy in this connection because the person is vague. They have one foot in, one foot out. They have a bad history of dating other people. They were non-committal. They wanted to be surface. How they feel and about you and how they act is the exact opposite. And so it's caused a lot of trust issues. with you is what I'm feeling. Let's see if you triggered them on any level or whether this is going to be another one of yours. Past. I had a hard time letting go of the past and the fears associated with it. So they manifest in chaos in the relationship. And so your person, again, it's not that they're still with somebody, but because of their bad relationship in the past, because I feel like they've never been committal and they've played games, but I feel like they were in a long-term relationship where that ended. And so, and I feel like the person that they were connected to was very manipulative because your person like played games the whole time. So that came to a crumbling halt. And though they know that they have feelings for you, they don't know if they want a whole commitment. They don't know because of their past. So, but they wanted to almost have their cake and eat it too, almost have their foot in the door to make you not be able to move forward because they know that at this point they really should have. I feel the separation. I feel like there was separation. I feel like, you know, they played a lot of games and you had to call them out on it. And so that they were in, they were out, that what they were showing you. And really now it's almost like, oh, now I'm madly in love with you because you show me this aspect of yourself. I want to just see if they're going to do anything. Divine counterpart. So this person knows that this is a soulmate twin flame relationship. Again, that's why they can still feel you, but they broke the trust. And I feel like they realize, wow, this is a soulmate twin flame relationship. But unfortunately, they don't realize that until after they kind of play all these stupid little games and you cut the cord. I wish I could fix things between us. Yeah, they know that they screwed this up. They know that this was a spiritual connection. They know that they played so many games in this relationship that you're just like, I don't really see you as that person. And that's really the moral to the story, that your person was a soulmate twin flame relationship. They were a divine counterpart. And instead of them rising to the occasion, they thought that they were going to take the easy way out. They thought that they were going to stay connected to a karmic, not really 100% let it go, possibly because of their shitty behavior, or again, and just they're paying for a lot of karma due to their shitty behavior. And again, so they kind of like didn't treat you right. And so now that you actually cut the cord, they're like realizing everything and they know why. They know why you did what you did. So there is a sense of, like I said, they think that they wish that they can fix it, but I think that they know that they pushed it to a point now that they cannot fix it. And I want to see what the whole point of the relationship is, and I'm going to close it out. What was the point of this relationship for Virgo? Because for this person, I see that they don't know what they had till it's gone. That they took this connection for something that it wasn't as deep. They treated it as it was something not sacred. They realize that it was sacred now, but they realize after they did everything that they did, and you know what they did, because you told them off. You said, this doesn't feel right to me. This doesn't feel natural to me. I don't want this. So the whole point in this relationship, my ego is fragile to criticism and rejection. I've created walls to protect myself. So really, due to your person's big fat ego, they wind up losing this relationship. Really. That's what that is. They create walls that actually shut them out due to their past relationship. They weren't capable of really giving you what you deserved. And what was the point for you to learn? Because Virgo, I see what it was for this person. This person had to lose you in order to learn. Now for you, Karmic ties. We have past life connection. Memories are surfacing either consciously or subconsciously. So this relationship was um to finish unresolved karma from a past life. Remember, I said this soulmate, twin flame, a past life, karmic mate, someone that you had a lot of spiritual lessons with in past life, might have not passed your test, where again you had to set boundaries, you had to know your worth. What you showed this person is that you do have worth and that you're not going to tolerate it, and their big fat ego got in the way. Instead of really coming to fix this relationship, they sit around, they hope, they know what the problem is, but their ego is so fragile that they're not really going to come to you. So really the spiritual lesson was to know your worth, and know that this person was on a lower vibration. The fact that they can come in and act, tacky, like act again, disregard this connection. So understand they wouldn't, because they're on such a low vibration, they can't get over their ego. They can't look at this situation and apologize. And mainly due to a past relationship where they don't want to show their vulnerability. They do love you, but they don't know how to act. They're deluded in thinking, I'm going to act this way and I'm going to get these results. That's someone that has a psychological reversal. That's someone that has trauma from their past relationships, and they keep getting in their own way. And their ego is a sign of that. So I'm going to leave it there, Virgo. If you resonated with this message, leave me a like, comment, let me know what's going on within your relationship, whether you resonate. And again, if you want to win that reading, write the word Master Healer in your comment bar. I hope to talk to you all soon, and see you all soon in the next live stream. All right. Bye-bye.